I probably have a more radical view about that than these guys and most people, because I see that this transformation is pretty obvious. It's the same that happens with studio facilities. You know, everybody now owns their own PC and you can make music at home. And the same goes for the whole business side of you can't disguise that you need to earn a bit of money as a band to actually finance your next recording, at least. And you have, if I present to you a business model with an album, that's yours for 15 euros. But hey, there's internet. Here's a freemium model. You can have it for free, and with some package in there that you can earn that the band can earn money with the consumer not paying anything, but with advertisement and all that other the business models that you find online. And of course the consumers are going to shove this album down the drain and go for the freemium model because they get the same music without paying that stuff. And that's a development that's not possible to stop. And I'm kind of hoping that the label, especially our own label, comes around and gets ahead of this development and can catch up with it before they go bankrupt. This is much more obvious in the pop business, the pop industry, but in metal people still buy the layouts and all that stuff. But also the big layouts that cost more money, so you need even more money to pay these things. And
well, in the pop industry with the major labels, what you saw rather quickly was they started doing what they call 360 deals, where the record companies were in on everything having to do with the artist, on the live parts and on the merchandise and on absolutely everything. I think the most important deal there was the Robbie Williams deal. Was a 360 deal.
These are the giants. These are the dinosaurs. It's not
but you see that. I mean, they're trying to adapt, but the thing is, record companies are they're just frightened. You know, they're frightened for everything that represents change, and of course they're frightened that if they make the bad choice, they're going to lose money. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to predict how that's going to play out, but it's going to be interesting to see, though.
The big labels are big organizations which are generally very hard to shift, to transform into the thinking new and do something innovative. And eventually you have the disruptive innovation, which means that the dinosaurs die and the small mammal comes up and creates a new model. That's just the way it's going to be.
You guys, so many people, like musicians nowadays, and we're like business people. They know a lot more about publishing, royalties, and like doing video games. The value behind being like in Conan or the Age of Conan, video game music, online blogging, stuff like that. So, labels could be kind of scared with bands just doing their own things, putting the stuff out there, and making their own money.
Well, yeah, but there's still room for the label, but their work, their things you need the label for will shift. They still have the distribution channels, they have the worldwide promotion channels and marketing. So there's still good use for those those networks and all that. But it has to shift. Their usefulness has to shift.
Amen to that. So what are the plans for Borknagar after Inferno Festival? Vacation? No.
Well, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna take 2 weeks not doing anything about music. Definitely.
Never vacation, always vocation. That's what we say.
I guess after that, well, we are actually working on a video for one of the songs on the new album. Okay. That's interesting. So first time we have done something professional. So it's an interesting project. Also probably in a couple of days I'm gonna start to write some new music, I guess, and stuff. So lots of things, but I will also work on the live thing. Try to do some festivals maybe and small tours and stuff like that.
That's gonna be so awesome. Are you guys gonna go to the States or South America? Hopefully soon.
There is nothing actual plans. We're just we're working on the plans.
So be patient, goddammit. Now, if fans want to buy stuff, and remember, you want to buy stuff from the bands because it supports them, and if you just decide to steal the stuff, it takes money out of their pockets, which makes the chances of them touring in your town a lot less, I think. Yeah. They can't pay for the van, the bus, or food, drugs, prostitutes. So, anyway, yeah. So, if you actually want to buy more Borknagar stuff, where would they go on the web?
Borknagar.com.
Okay, so it's www.borknagar.com.